Sorry about that. I'm just want to make sure that the data is getting sent. YouTube said it wasn't good before, but looks like we should be good now. Oh, nope, not fast enough. We'll see. Hopefully it's good. We'll find out. So if it jumps in and jumps out, don't worry about it. Just, you know, refresh the video.
Something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club.
I want to try something new today. Let's do this. If you want a chart, because I see somebody just put in waves, what we'll do, if you want to do a chart, if you want to get a chart done, let's do this here. Then what we'll do is you need to go to yesterday's video and just comment what chart you want, and that way I can just refresh this window when we start, and I'll be able to pick somebody off this list. So I'll put the link in the chat right now, and you can just jump to that and comment what chart you want, and then that way we you know, can keep it engaging. Cool. Yeah, so Mikey, if you want to get a chart done again, just go over to yesterday's video. That's it right there. And comment what chart you want to get done. And that way when we start, I will reload this page, and well, that's how I'll give everybody a chance to get their chart. KRG Big Crypto, what's going on? Good to see y'all. All right. All right, so again, for everybody just joining us, if you want to get a chart for today, what I'm doing is just comment whatever chart you want on this video right here, and that's yesterday's video. Click the link in the chat and just comment whatever chart you want, and I'll refresh this browser right when we start and pick a winner. We got 10 minutes. What up, everybody? Here we go, guys. Last call. Jump on over to yesterday's video and comment what chart you want, and we will go ahead and start. Let's see here. How's like the data? Is everything good? I'm in the chat too, so just let me know how it looks. This one. What's going on, everybody? Everything good? Cool. All right. Let's go ahead and get started then. Okay. YouTube says the data's bad, but I'll take your word for it. Looks like we're good to go. Cool. What's up, everybody? It's your boy BK. Today I'm going to be talking about blockchain technology, kind of the baby steps of getting started with Bitcoin and crypto trading. So stay tuned. We'll be back in 90 seconds. This is just the time that I want to thank all the patrons that hold me down week to week, month to month. Can't do it without you. Thank you for your support. If you want to see more, just check out patreon.com. Bam! My people, it's about that time. If this is your first time tuning in, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. My name is BK, known as the Crypto Trader, and I am the boss of these charts, as you will soon find out. BD Kelly 1203, tradingview.com. Check me out on there. I post free charts every time I'm in there. Then you jump over to the #1 Bitcoin group in the world, #1 Bitcoin on Facebook. Check it out. Come on in. The doors are always open. And then when you're ready to put down 2 and pick up 6, jump on over to Patreon. We got 100+ people holding me down on Patreon. This is the money team. $50 a month for the Cryptopolis report, $100 for the profit package, and $250 for the boss alert messages, where every other day you getting an update from the boss BK. Bam! It's just that easy to get paid. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time. Make sure you like and subscribe right now. This is the fastest growing crypto community in the world. You are officially a part of history. Now let's go ahead and make this money.
Like a boss.
Live from the USA, helping you get paid every day. This is the boss of Bitcoin, the Cristo of crypto. It's your boy BK. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Today I got a nice little kind of like a tutorial explained, kind of Bitcoin basics, just to help the people make some money. You know, in a couple months we will be well above 10,000, if not 20,000, if not even higher. And as a result, many first timers will come back into the market and look to empower themselves with this knowledge and experience that we've been able to provide for each other. So today I'm taking a step back to kind of look at the basics for these individuals. If this is your first time tuning in, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. My name is BK, known as the Crypto Trader. I'm the boss of these charts, as you will soon find out. Every day I grace this microphone with my voice is another day you get to profit as a result, and today is no exception. So with that being said, we will jump into our Facebook group. Just to show you what we're working with, let's do this real quick. Boom, boom. I told you guys, if you wanted to see a chart, just leave me a comment on this video, and that's how we will be picking our chart today. And then also, when we get 50 likes on this video, I don't think we're there yet, I'm going to pick a winner on this post. So it's two things you need to do. If you want to see a chart, comment on today's video and let me know what chart you want to see. And then if you want to win some free BTC, we need 50 likes before I finish this video, and I'll pick somebody that shared that post to win. It's just that easy to get paid, right? So let's see. Let's jump down here. See who all got in. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 23. All right, cool. Theta, KMD, waves. Let's do waves. Game of crypto. What up? Boss walking on the West Coast. So what we will do is we will jump over to tradingview.com and load up the chart for waves again. For everybody just getting set up in the marketplace, you definitely want to do two things. Number one, subscribe to this video. I work very hard to provide quality content for you guys, and hopefully you're able to engage in this community as we grow and develop in the future. Number two, go to tradingview.com. Click that link in the description, type my name in, BDKelly1203. Follow me on there, because as you'll see, I post free charts, completely free, other people, for the people, by the people, to help you make some money, right? And then watch that playlist on bossofbitcoin.com, Chart Like a Boss playlist, about 12-15 videos, to help you get set up in the marketplace. This was yesterday's chart, and you can see it's a doozy. So again, all you need to do is type my name in. Where am I at? Profile. Ideas published right there. And that's going to be BDKelly1203. And you can look exactly at that chart. 848 people have seen it already. You know what I'm saying? 16 people approve. About 832 don't know. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what they looking at right there. But people that know how to chart understand that chart is the truth, So what we'll do is we will go on and chart waves real quick. That way we could do a chart, we could do a technical analysis, get some qualitative analysis, and get up out of here. Waves to Bitcoin, right? 343 again. Make sure if you're just getting set up, two things you need to do. Number one, subscribe, and number two, check out the link in the description for TradingView. Go to bossofbitcoin.com, watch the videos, and you'll know exactly how this method works from the inside out. So first thing I see with waves right off the top, it's not bad given the energy. 77's under, so we are underwater. That's kind of why we have this negative energy hitting us right there. So let's highlight that section, because that's kind of when this whole macro switched up on us, right? That's kind of when we went down. And if we do something like this, we should be able to figure out where we are relative to that negative trajectory, right? And so this tells me right here, when we do that we're running out of room. This thing can't go much lower before it goes higher, if indeed it is gonna actually go lower. And what we're doing right now is we are trying to hug on that 3-2. That's a good line. That's a positive line, right? That should be enough to make us bounce off of it. If we go down to a 77, this is what that looks like, and you can see we're already above water on the 77, literally straddling that 3-2 and that 4-2, right? So this isn't a bad setup. I don't think it's a buy yet, again, because this is not a strong confirmation. We are still underwater on a 343, so more than likely we'll do that. But once we have more time swing trading in this zone right here, again, between the 3.2 and 4.2, which is basically 32 and 22, we probably need a little bit more time in there just to confirm that we're not going to go lower, right? You don't break out the water on one thrust, right? You gotta light the match before you start the fire. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds good, right? If we do a thing right there, right? Take it all the way out to that intersection, and again, you can see that this is really just macro energy returning, right? But again, I don't think it's going to be enough because we run out right there, and so we'll probably fall a little bit, trade sideways, and hopefully is that around early September? Yeah, this is like the middle of September. We'll be able to get some positive energy to take us up, right? Most charts do that before they do that, right? But it's not a bad setup. If you like waves, you can buy into this. I would say let it fall first and buy back there. You never want to buy at a new high, right? And that's a new high right there. You really don't want to buy into that because it's going to sell off at some point and go to what was comfortable for it before, which would either be right there, more than likely right there. So if I was going to play waves, this is how I'd play it. I'd let it run up. It may run as high as that 2.2, but at some point it has to come back down. And if it doesn't get to that 2.2, if it uses this as a ceiling, then it's going to come back down to the 1.0. So if I'm going to play waves, I'd look to buy it right there. And I think that's pretty conservative, right around 30.50, right? But, it's not ready yet. It's not ready to make some real deal money yet. This is really just an interlude swing play because, again, we're still underwater. We can't go anywhere until we cross that 231 on the 343, right? So there you go. Maybe a little bit of money to be made, but, not the strongest coin in the market, that's for sure, right? So, again, if you appreciate this video, hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate you. And let's go ahead and get into today's featured discussion, right? Here we go. I think one of the reasons it took me so long, I'm trying to clean this up a little bit. You see how I switched the stuff up, got the picture over here, got the chat up here, got the video graphics down here, and all of this stuff again is self-taught. So I'm just learning on the way, learning on the fly, trying to help you guys, and give you some quality content along the way, right? So here we go. Bitcoin explained. Bitcoin for babies, so to speak. Blockchain for babies, right? It's interesting when you really think about the transition that society has right now. A lot of it is just that. The whole world is infants when it comes to this new blockchain technology, the protocols, what it means, how it works. Is it legal? Is it just used by criminals? People have allowed themselves to be so spoon-fed information and knowledge that if it's not on that little bitty spoon, when it shows up in front of their mouth, they don't consume it, right? And so, again, we'll use this as an opportunity to proliferate the real knowledge that's being, created on YouTube, and allow those to join us on this journey, right? So when we look at what a baby does, right, it's literally in a brand new world, trying to communicate with the people around it, right? And it's literally using building blocks to make that happen. These letters are blocks, building blocks of communication. Why do babies need to communicate? Because if they can't, they're not going to be able to function in this world. They need to express themselves. They need to understand, the language that their parents are speaking, right? And so literally it's block by block, piece by piece, that baby is building value, an exchange of value. Me talking to you, it's value. This is an exchange, right? This is actually a market insofar as, transmission, receiver, and giver is concerned. That's a market. That's a currency. That's an exchange, right? Value is the new transmission that people need to understand. What is value? Well, what do you value? For a baby, they would most certainly value being able to talk, being able to understand, being able to associate cat to dog, blue to red to green, I don't know what else babies, food, mama, dada, right? It's these building blocks of transmission of value, right? Just having a cognizant wherewithal of an environment. They're doing that with these little bitty blocks. So now we come back to the data transfer, block by block, bit by bit, value by value. What do you value? A lot of people, 18 and over, got to work for a living. Like my daddy used to say, boy, I got to work for a living, and they value these green pieces of paper. Now, again, this is because I guarantee you 99.9% of them haven't learned that this is an IOU. It's not money. It's legal tender for a debt, public and private. We only see the public part, but the private is forever growing bigger and bigger and bigger. So we will never win by trading this piece of paper. But for whatever reason, that's what 99% of the world values, right? Currency, energy, right? Output, right? A bank, right? You go and put your energy into the bank. If you don't put no energy into the bank, can you make a withdrawal? Doesn't work like that, right? Two-way street. And so with regards to the blockchain, Bitcoin is the longest protocol for the transmission of value for this, right? They just took this, digitized it, put it in the internet, and now they've made a new process to redistribute the value that was captured in this little note, right? Because behind the scenes, the CJBs do a lot to make sure that this note decreases in value every year. They keep printing more and more and more and more and more and more. This is why you go to Target and you see somebody 60, 70 years old bagging groceries at Target. Not because they made bad decisions, but because all the value that was stored up in the debt note that they received during their working years, that's no longer valuable. It goes down 5 to 10% per year. They call it inflation. It's actually extortion, right? So what does Bitcoin do? Bitcoin redistributes this value through a decentralized ledger. What does that mean? That means that instead of you going to your job, working your hours, whether it's day shift, night shift, swing shift, weekends, whatever it is, instead of you going to your job, working your hours for your bi-weekly issuance of value, it's a whole different method. And that value comes from a bank, which comes from the Federal Reserve, which is a private-owned centralized entity. Anytime you get those three words together, private-owned centralized, please believe it's not in your best interest. and this is a system of design. So what is the solution? What is the answer? What is the reciprocal of that? Well, it looks something like this, and it's called a decentralized ledger. What does decentralized mean? Exactly that. Instead of one system having 100% authority to disseminate the value, see those guys? The big bird right there, big bird. He's got a monopoly on distribution. If Big Bird don't print it, it's not real. You go to jail. You try to print it, you go to jail. Big Bird can print it. You can't, right? So decentralized is taking that, throwing it out the window, saying no, Big Bird. We want our value back, right? So how do we do that? How do we do that? Well, it's called the network effect. I know you know someone else, that person knows someone else, and that person knows someone else. 5 people is really all you need. Actually, 2 people is all you need to make a value exchange, mother and baby, again, value traded back and forth, for about 2 or 3 years, just to get enough intrinsic value to allow a 2-way interaction. You know what I'm saying? So again, this distributed ledger acts as almost like a safety net to ensure that the network doesn't fall on itself, right? And it's not set up like money is, because money, the more you have, the more valuable you are in the network. Whereas this, it doesn't work like that. Everybody, all participants, have an equal opportunity to communicate the ledger. And the ledger is the paper trail. The ledger are the receipts, the exchange transactions. Alice gave Bob $100. Bob gave Alice $10 for something else, right? And it's literally itemized, debits and credits, debits and credits, debits and credits. All the participants in this economy, all they're doing is communicating those exchanges of value. They are literally the building blocks, the foundation, the cornerstone, if you will, for this new blockchain economy. And in Bitcoin's economy, they happen to be the miners. The miners are the ones that, have these big supercomputers now, $10,000, $20,000 worth of equipment, and they're running these computations to go communicate the value to the rest of the network, right? And then you have super nodes and all this stuff. It gets a little bit complicated after that. You don't necessarily need to know all that. But what you should know is that this network effect is what allows Bitcoin to change the world. People helping people. Type in BK and Cole on Google. You will see our last vlog called People Helping People. That's what the blockchain facilitates. The first person that had a telephone ever, first person with a telephone, couldn't call anybody. Couldn't get any value out of that network, right? Maybe the 100th person, now they have a small little cohort. Now they have their own little community. Now they can exchange value, communicate, benefit each other's lives through this new technology. Bitcoin is the same way. The more people that use it, the more value that's transmitted within the network. The more value that's transmitted within the network, the more people use it. And it just so happens that the value transmitted is paired to this piece of slave labor debt paper right here. Again, digitized, redistributed on the blockchain, wrapped up in a little token called Bitcoin, right? Another way you can think about it is from the Jungle Book, right? Decentralized ledgers, basically people helping people, this whole redistribution effect is similar to Jungle Book, when the little boy said the strength of the pack is the wolf and the strength of the wolf is the pack, right? This is also known as a coalition model. Basically, the stronger we are on the outside, the more solid the inside will be. Prime example. And again, I don't like asking, but I realize what I'm talking right now, and I'm helping a lot of people. I want this message to get out to tens of thousands of people. So if you can help me do that by hitting that little thumbs up button, tell the little Sophia bot on YouTube that this is quality content, I appreciate you. This is what we got. This is their value structure. And by their, I mean anybody that's not broke, trading their time for slave labor debt papers. The builders, the real builders. This is what their value structure looks like. Many people at the bottom, few people at the top. Right? This is what Bitcoin does. Turn it upside down. Now, a few people, the miners, the super nodes, the master nodes, the early adopters, right? They're the ones that disseminate the value. And again, every time the value is confirmed, every time that decentralized ledger gets a confirmation, another chain is added. This is what's called the blockchain, because imagine all the little particles of matter inside this prism, right? The blockchain builds it and it expands, right? Over time, the everyday average person can just jump in at the top and they have the value of the whole network working in their favor, right? And that is a system of design. And so what I do is I take this opportunity, I take this knowledge, and I teach you how to make money in the markets by moving cryptocurrency back and forth. I know that the more people we have with value, the less people will have that need it. Notice I'm not talking about this piece of paper anymore. I'm talking about a whole new understanding. What do you value? And whatever it is that you value, know that this type of process is much, much, much more in your favor than this type of process ever will be. And as a result of one idea, Bitcoin is an idea, can we create a network where the weak people, see, in business they talk about the essential few and the trivial many, where the trivial many receive the value of the essential few. That's what a decentralized ledger does, right? And as a result, you have a global network that has embraced this new idea. I don't even call it a technology, it's an idea, right? Because see, one of the problems with technology is when you break the word down, teach no logic, we need to think for ourselves. Technologia, teach no logic, no. Let's stop that. Let's understand what the technology was built to do anyway, disseminate value, and let's go to that, right? So this is an idea for a new process to disseminate value, and as a result, millions of people around the world have already adopted it. They've already embraced it. And if you've been rocking out with me, you already made some money from it. You've increased your value for whatever it is you value. You've increased your means of acquiring value, currently known as fiat, private banker, slave labor debt paper, aka USD. Cool. And there we go. There we go. This is the biggest opportunity I think that we have. Again, I could come over here, you know, and jump on a chart and show you do this, and make 30% in a week, you know, but that doesn't help the people, you know, that's still crawling around, lost, trading their whole life for a broken network of value, right? And so that's all I got. You know, I wanted to thank everybody that's been rocking out with me live on the air. We should have 50 likes. Let me check real quick, see where we at. If you in the chat right now, do me a favor, shout your country out, and I will be able to pull you up on the screen in a minute. Oh, wow. We didn't get it. Didn't get it. Right? That's fine. I'll be back tomorrow. You know, if you won a contest, you can shoot me a message on YouTube. I'm pretty sure you can just message the creator, shoot me a Bitcoin wallet. I'll take care of you. Or message me on Facebook. I'm not that hard, you know, to get a hold of. That's me right there. You know, the guy at the top, this good looking guy with the glasses. You know what I'm saying? The dude that be posting every single day. Just message that guy right there. I can get you your little Bitcoin. It's not a problem. Not a problem. Right? So let's do this. What we'll do now is, since we don't have a winner on today's video, leave a comment. Let me know what chart you want to see tomorrow. And from all the comments tomorrow, I'll run this contest back, and that's how we'll pick a winner. Right? So we'll just roll it into tomorrow's video. So now you have a chance, as soon as I sign off, leave a comment, and you know, we'll take it from there. Right? Let me know what chart you want to see, and if I pick your chart, you're the winner. Just that easy. Right? So let's do this real quick. Boom, boom. Look at that. Just like we planned it. Let's see, we got a UK in the building. David Slusher, boss up. Thank you for watching, sir. Kevin, US, hold it down. You know what I'm saying? Spain, España, what's up? Spliff Star, boss walking on the West Coast. Sandor in Canada, appreciate it. Caleb in Oregon. Universal Vibes. I know Rhonda in Oregon, Sisters Oregon. She ain't with us right now. She must, you know what I'm saying? I know she got an earlier day, so it's easier for her earlier on. Mikey Scott, what's up? Appreciate it. And Game of Crypto in Utah, Karl Malone State, right? Again, understand the systemic design of the current distribution model of value, and then understand the opportunity. Now you know why the bobbleheads on CNBC don't want you buying Bitcoin. They don't want to be at the bottom. Too late. With that being said, it's that time of the day. Signing out. Boss. Boy BK, no matter where you stay, Brazil to Bay, California, all the way back through Jerk Money. Good night, good morning, and good day. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Thank you for your time. If you want to trade with the boss right there, I do live crypto trading market updates. I'm about to jump on and do a video for these guys right now. You got 24-hour access to me through our exclusive messaging app. Click on Boss of Bitcoin. Come on over to the money team. You know what I'm saying? Put down 2 and pick up 6 like a boss. Till we meet again. Stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.
Like a boss.
Huh. Arms.